Hey everyone, it's Julie from Center Diamond, and this is what's new at Center Diamond, and it's again a lot and a real varied mix. And a couple of new caves, we got some bicycle batiks, we got Henhouse from Moda, camping, canvas, Kantha, and Marcia Derse. So I'm going to start with the Marcia Derse because that is the newest, literally came yesterday, and this is called the Plaid One, even though this isn't plaid. This is the two pieces that she did that weren't plaid. Multicolored dots on a multicolored rectangles, D56. This whole group is 1530. And when I get to the end, I'll show you the sample that we're going to have made up. This is, again, plaid with multicolored dots on top of, this is Marcia's look, of course. D57 for this piece. And then all the rest are the plaids. Now I didn't order the whole group because I had too much, but I did order some that were good supporting ones. This is my current favorite. I love orange, and oh my gosh, this is just beautiful. Red, various colors of oranges, reds. There's a red streak running through here. Oh my, I just love this color. D58. I can't go on too much because I have too much to show you. Then there's this one, which is, I can't tell if that's a similar motif or not, but there's some little stripes, sort of like just brush strokes running down through this, and it is a plaid in yellows and greens. D59. D60 is definitely another orange with some creamy whites running through it, a little bit of yellow, a little bit of brown, a little tighter on what the plaid size is. D60. And I do believe this one is, I can't tell. I don't think it is. Green and blue with a darker green in here, and of course a lighter minty green. You'll notice that it kind of goes down here to a little bit of a darker green. D61 on this green one. And then we've got a blue one. So blue with a little cross hatch in the middle, which kind of makes it the plaid. Lighter blue, it's almost tealy green in there. And then this blue, and then this stripe here is more of a green. D62. And then we have a dark blue, which is a larger plaid. Blue, this very dark black blue, and then a little bit of a green in this one. This is a larger scale plaid. D63. And then this one is plaid with almost like a little horseshoe running through it here. A touch of blue in this one. It's got a taupey and a gray going, and I believe this one is the binding on the quilt I'm about to show you. D64. So we don't have the quilt done because this fabric just arrived, but we do have the layer cake, $52.95, 42 pieces in it. Hopefully that's not too shiny. I know they wrapped them all up real nice. And that is going to make this quilt, which is 55 by 64, super easy, squares and rectangles. And it's going to use the layer cake and I think it's 5/8 of binding. So super, super easy and fast. We'll show it to you when we get it. So that is the Plaid One by Marcia Derse. Then we brought in Kantha Cloth, which I have not done before. This is 100% cotton. It is made in India. This is hand stitching, which is going to explain the price that I'm about to tell you. This is double-sided. So this side with the purple and the wacky dots, this is the other side of the fabric. It is this teal or this turquoise with the little lines. This is hand stitched in India. This big stitch offset, it's not perfect. It's not meant to be. And it's a little bit, sorry I didn't measure how wide it is. It's obviously not quite 45 inches. It's more like 40. So D65 on this, and it is $53.95 a yard. So it's a lot. But I decided to try it because I love the look. This is the second one I have. There's a third one that I have not yet received. Oh, let me show you. So one, it's the sort of tan with these medallions, small medallions, and then a big medallion every now and again. The stitching is in that creamy yellow. The other side is this sort of, I don't know what you'd call that, just a little abstract design, sort of in a yellow and a almost mustard look. And I was going to show you the other one I'm not getting, or am getting, is this one, which is sort of a multicolored plaid. And the reason why these are great for jackets or clothing, I'll show you the other two. I love this, is because it is double-sided. You don't have to line it, which helps take the cost out of the $53.95. I'm choking. So they're small bolts. They're interesting. I've been asked for Kantha Cloth, so I decided to bring it in. Moving on. 2 new canvases from Wyndham. This is a heavyweight cotton canvas. It's not a linen blend, and it's just a bright abstract design. All, you know, you name the color and it's in there, except for black. I don't think there's any black in there. And that is D67, 1685. And the second one we have is more of a black, gray taupe, creamy, not really white, but creamy. Another abstract design, but just more neutral tones. And that is D68, and it's also 1685. So that's it from Wyndham. And then we have Camping Therapy from Patrick Lose. This is D69. This is the panel. It's a 24-inch panel, and the squares are approximately 10 by 10, obviously. I love this retro colorway, the color theme, and all the little camping sayings. I've seen some pouches that have had some stuff fussy cut out of this. Really, really cute. This is 1075, I believe. Yes. And then our coordinates are, let me move these over. These are 1515, and it's from North Cotton, Patrick Lose. So we have a wood grain background, and then these little camping patches. So rafting adventure, stay wild, all the usual things you'd see on a camping patch. D70 for this one. Then D71 is a similar look. They're a little bit more spread out. It has this sort of map texture in the back, green, and all the patches are green. So it's a little bit different. These are slightly smaller than the other ones as well. This is a little bit more tonal, D71. And then again on a brown, actually, excuse me, this is a dark olive green background. We have backpacks, we've got a raft, we've got a little leaf, a little bug, of course, a guitar, fishing rod, bikes, you name it, everything you'd need when you were camping, a tent, a little Airstream down here on an olive background, scattered, D72. And then my favorite piece, this stripe. Oh my God, I think this stripe is awesome, no matter what you're doing. These are these very retro 1940s sort of colors, and it all kind of has a distressed look about it. It's not a perfect stripe. It's got those little dots in it. So it's that red, yellow, green, blue with that cream. I love it. D73, just gorgeous. And it looks beautiful with this line. Then we got a tonal with little footprints. Very cute, tonal in the green, D74. And then another two-tone, same idea, sort of that reddish with cream, a little outline drawings of various camping items, D75. Oh no, the hens have fallen too. Was that the last one? Yes, it was. Sorry about that, everybody. And so that's the last of the camping group. We'll let that sit. Then we move to the Henhouse from Moda. Is there a designer on this? Gingerbread, I should have known. So we've got various little chickens out in their yards. There's tomatoes, there's a chick. We got tomatoes growing. There's like a little gardening scissors, a spade, a little snail, etc. Black background and reds and greens and yellows on this. Really cute. Oh, this would make a cute apron. D76, and this is $14.50 a yard. And they've done a red with little chicken scratches on it in red and white, D77. Then we've got chickens, and they go every which way, don't they? So it's a little crosshatch here on point, and then there's little drawings of chickens in there. So it's a green and white, same green that's in the piece, obviously, D78. And then this one, I'm not sure what it's supposed to be. It is from this line. It's not really chicken wire or anything, but I love the design so much I got it anyway. So it's a black and white, and to me it looks like waves. So I brought it in. D79, also from Gingerbread. That's the Henhouse. And then two caifs that I have not had in the past. This one is floating hibiscus in green. Gigantic hibiscus on this nice sort of acidic green background, and we've got pinks, oranges, that same green in the flowers, some magenta and purple up here. you know, gigantic hibiscus. D80 and $16.95. Oh my God, $16.95 for the new capes. And this is Hokusai's Mums. I have not brought this colorway in before. It's a little bit more pastel-y, pinks and purples, a little bit of turquoise, and that sort of subtle gray background. D81, also $16.95. Okay, and then from Banyon is the Ride-On, the next iteration of the Ride-On batiks, $14.95. Bikes, this is on a deep black, almost has a little bit of blue to it. And then gray bicycles, that just does not want to come off. Gray bicycles, the same bicycle that they've done in the past. D82, $14.95. Then I have another bicycle in teals and greens. This green kind of running through it, dark blue. And then the bikes are sort of in a lighter blue on top of it. D83. And then they always do their little bicycle chain. So there's a tealy mottled background with the little bicycle chain running all over it in black. D84. Then I have two pieces from Timeless, which are just gorgeous, new beachy pieces from them. This, I believe, is another version of the one we've had 4 weeks ago that looked a little bit more tide poolish and had some creams and greens in it as well. This is definitely a blue and sort of a blue and white piece. There's a tiny bit of green in other places, but mostly it's reading blue and white. Shells like you're looking into a tide pool. D85, and this is $15.15. And then to go with it is a little sand dollar piece. This almost looks like they're laying on a denim or a linen background in that blue, and then the sand dollars are in white. D86. And last for fabric, I did have brought in a little Peter Rabbit and Friends. So this is all the Peter Rabbit from the book that you remember growing up with. This does go with the flannel I showed you 2 weeks ago. So it'd be a cute front and back if you wanted to do a little baby quilt with that. This is from Riley Blake, D87, and it is $15.25. So that's the last of that. And then I wanted to show you from last week, we had that panel to make that bag, and Clara, Chris's mom, whipped it up in a hurry for us. Thank you, Clara. This is how it turned out. Pretty fabulous. It measures approximately 17 by 17 when it's done. Again, it is unlined. You can line it if you want to, if you know how to do it. The instructions on the panel that I showed you last week don't tell you to line it, but you could. If you know what you're doing, you can do it. And again, this panel, I don't remember, $16.95, I think. It is on a canvas and digitally printed. So I think it turned out fabulous. I think that's it. Did I make it? Oh my gosh, with 2 minutes, yay. Okay, Shop Hop is still going on till Sunday, where our hours during that time are 10 to 5 every day. Then we'll go back to 11 to 4. I think that's it. You got any questions, give us a call, 888-305-0854. We'll see you next Thursday at 4:30 with more fabric.